Hi there, I'm Justin, content professor for HubSpot Academy and co-founder of Wild We Wander. In this video, we're going to review an example of an inbound marketing campaign I launched for Wild We Wander in support of a topic-driven content strategy. Wild We Wander's mission is to educate and inspire people to live an alternative lifestyle. For us, that means living a life full of adventure while working at the same time, the digital nomad way. A digital nomad is a remote worker who's able to provide value from anywhere while staying connected through a wireless connection. Over the past 2 years, my wife Ariel and I have traveled over 40,000 miles, visited 25 national parks, and worked full-time along the way. We've learned a lot through our journey and wanted to share our experience with the rest of the world. In an effort to do so, we created a step-by-step guide on how to live and work from the road. The guide offers homework assignments after each chapter to help readers transform into a digital nomad. To help us announce the guide's launch, as well as provide a hands-off conversion process, we launched an inbound marketing campaign. Let's review how we did it. To start, we put together a pre-campaign planning checklist, which includes content strategy, goals, and buyer personas. Knowing these 3 things is important to creating meaningful inbound marketing campaigns that have lasting value. Let's start with content strategy. Wild We Wander's content strategy is to lead with education as our marketing. Why? Because our goal is to educate and inspire people who dream about the digital nomad lifestyle and help them make a well-informed, confident decision to make it a reality. And even if they don't choose to do business with us, our intention is to create memorable experiences that they'll talk about with their networks, turning them into promoters of Wild We Wander. Additionally, our content is meant to provide the best experience possible for our audience first. However, we optimize it in a way that attracts sustainable search engine traffic. One of Wild We Wander's North Star topics, one that we want to be known for and build domain authority around, is digital nomad. We use this as a guardrail to align all of our content marketing efforts. A broad term like this is generally going to have a high monthly search volume and be difficult to rank for. The best way to rank for a topic like this is to bring context to it, with a core topic like how to become a digital nomad. Here's a trick. Find a core topic that not only has the potential for you to create helpful content around, but also has the monthly search volume to justify the choice. I like to think of the process like trying to climb a steep mountain. Our North Star topic, digital nomad, lives at the summit of the mountain. We need to be strategic with how we approach our climb to the top. So we identified a core topic that brings context to digital nomad. In this case, how to become a digital nomad. A much more manageable climb that's in line with our North Star topic. If we can rank on the first page for this core topic, then it gives Wild We Wander a fighting chance of ranking for digital nomad in the future. Keeping our content strategy in mind, let's review Wild We Wander's goals for the second half of 2018, which our inbound marketing campaign will support. First, increase the long-term visibility of our How to Become a Digital Nomad pillar page by increasing its ranking on Google from the 5th page to the 1st page. And second, reach 5,000 website visitors per month with a 7% new contact rate and a 15% new customer rate. I set these goals based on current website performance paired with our projected outcome of initiatives we plan to launch. When setting goals, you want to make them a stretch, but not out of reach. There's no use in pulling arbitrary numbers out of a hat. That wouldn't be setting yourself up for success. Now let's take a look at Wild We Wander's primary buyer persona. This is who we'll plan to target in our campaign. Meet Dreamer Devin. Let's review a few of his attributes. He's 26 to 32 years old. He has 3 to 8 years of experience in a digital media career, most likely in marketing strategy. He has a job that allows him to work remotely. He likes this as he works from home 1 to 2 days per week. He'd love to work and travel, but he's not sure how to go about it. And lastly, he's not a homeowner yet, but he has enough money to make an investment. He's considering living an alternative lifestyle for a few years, but he doesn't want to take time off work to do so. He's considering purchasing an RV or mobile home and sees it as a wise investment because he figures he'll have a home someday where he can park it. This could be a nice side income opportunity for him in the future if he rents it out through a source like Airbnb. All right, now that we've reviewed our pre-campaign planning checklist, let's walk through Wild We Wander's campaign to support the launch of our digital nomad guide from the perspective of Devin. Devin likes to surf through his social media feeds during his morning commute to work. He follows a lot of outdoor brands like REI, The North Face, and Airstream to satisfy his active outdoorsy lifestyle. He dreams about being outside in nature during his morning commute to work on a crowded city bus. As Devin is scrolling through his Instagram feed, he notices a video posted by Airstream. In the video, Devin sees people living the dream. They're out in nature and traveling, but there's an interesting twist. They're traveling without leaving their life behind as digital nomads. Intrigued, he sees that Airstream has a blog post featuring this brand called Wild We Wander on how to live and work from the road. The post even offers a longer video which showcases their digital nomad lifestyle. Feeling inspired, Devin clicks the link in Airstream's bio to read and watch more. As Devin watches the video, he can feel the hair on the back of his neck rise. The stories and tips in the video seem so attainable and relatable to his situation. Again, feeling inspired and now excited, Devin reads through Airstream's educational blog post on becoming a digital nomad and thinks to himself, if these people can do it, why can't I? He sees this link in the article about more resources on how to become a digital nomad, so he clicks it and is taken to Wild We Wander's How to Become a Digital Nomad website pillar page. There's more educational content for Devin to consume without asking anything in return. Devin finds the page helpful and entertaining. There's a sticky navigation that allows him to easily jump to different sections on the page. But what he likes most about the page is how engaging it is. There's multiple videos, images, and social posts. He's hooked and wants more. Devin sees that Wild We Wander offers an in-depth, transformational guide that can help him achieve career freedom. He clicks the link and is taken to a landing page that provides more content about the guide. He reads through the various sections on the page and takes a peek at what the content has to offer, as there's an image carousel showcasing the guide's content. At this point, Devin is ready to make a decision, but his bus is approaching his stop. He shuts off his phone, gets off the bus, and heads towards work. Even though he's excited, he wants time to think about everything he's consumed. It's a lot to think about. He works from home 2 days per week and tomorrow's a remote day, so he'll plan to revisit then. The next day, Devin wakes up and is still thinking about life as a digital nomad. He goes for a walk to do some work at a local coffee shop. He's not 100% sure this is a life for him, but he's interested and wants to give it a try. He's at a point in his career where he can work remotely more often, and he believes he can balance work at the same time. He thinks to himself, if not now, when? With this thought in mind, he goes back to the landing page and completes the checkout process to give it a go. After Devin completes the checkout process, he receives an email with a download and an encouraging message. Even though he knows it's automated, he appreciates how the connection feels one-to-one. Now, Devin's a busy person and is dedicated to his work. So much so that his intention to read and put the guide to practice is put on hold. Not on purpose, but life happens to all of us. A week goes by and he hasn't read past the introduction. But he receives an email from Wild We Wander, which he takes a few minutes to read. And just like the first email, this one speaks directly to him in an encouraging way. Seeing this email reminds him of the excitement and curiosity he felt when he first purchased the guide. So much so that he makes it a point to start reading it. Almost a month goes by, Devin has read the entire Digital Nomad guide. Actually, he's read through most of the sections multiple times. He finds it helpful to get the most out of the homework assignments. He's currently on the second assignment, where he's planning a digital nomad retreat that he'll try out next week during his remote days. He's excited to say the least. Devin does have a few questions and suggestions based on his experience. It just so happens that he gets another email from Wild We Wander, which he reads. He sees that there's a survey he can fill out to provide feedback. He's happy to do so as he believes in Wild We Wander's purpose and wants to help their mission. Now that's an example of an inbound marketing campaign that educates and inspires its audience. But what about our performance? Our number one goal with this inbound marketing campaign was to increase the long-term visibility of our How to Become a Digital Nomad pillar page by increasing its ranking on Google from the 5th page to the 1st page. Achieving this will ultimately support our website performance goals, increasing website traffic and converting website visitors into leads and customers. Currently, the pillar page ranks on the 1st page of Google at the 10th position for How to Become a Digital Nomad. On top of that, the pillar page ranks on the 2nd page of Google at the 18th position for our North Star topic, Digital Nomad. The next step for Wild We Wander is to continue optimizing and promoting our pillar page. Doing so gives us the best chance at climbing to the summit of the 1st page and claiming the coveted #1 position. We've got a steep climb ahead of us, but with the right energy and intention, anything is possible. Remember, inbound marketing campaigns are short-term initiatives that are meant to support a long-term content strategy. Take the time to plan and organize these strategic initiatives on an ongoing basis. Because if you do, then you're giving yourself the best chance at making incremental, sustainable progress towards your goals.